I am going to be honest, for the longest time I avoided GitHub. All these commands, branches, commits, pull requests felt like a language I didn't speak. Then one day the AI broke my app and I lost hours of work. That was the day GitHub finally clicked for me. So let me show you that I wish someone showed me. In this video we will first register a new GitHub account and connect it to our AI coding agent. In my case it's Claude Code. Then we will create and set up our first GitHub repository without these complicated commands or terminal, all with our natural language. And after this we will dive deeper in why the hell we need it and why it's so important even for non-coders who never write a single line of code. Okay, to create new account we need to go to github.com and click sign up. I will do it with Gmail, with Google button. And here we go. I just click sign up button, choose my Gmail account, then choose the country and click confirm. And we are in GitHub. Here we can create repository by our hands, but we are lazy AI people. We don't want to do it with our hands. So next step, we will do it with our AI. I will use Claude Code for this. And real quick, what we have here, the main thing, it's this right panel where we have repositories. Right now it's nothing because it's fresh testing account for the video, and profile. Yeah, it's where you will see your activity and this fancy green rectangles that most of developers sharing, like how much they're working, how many commits they're doing, and so on. And next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just type a short prompt in a new session, connect my GitHub account. And we'll see what happened. First, it's checking our CLI. It's a traditional way of authorization GitHub through your terminal. And you can see it gave us a command like gh-aus login and then gh-aus status. But we don't want to use it here because we want to use only our AI. And I type it exactly that I ask it to do it for me and use MCP. It asked me some permissions. I can enable auto mode here, so we don't need to confirm anything because we are just vibe coders. We don't want to think with our head. We want just authorize and have this vibe. And it gave us two options. First, it will do anything and we will need only to approve it. And B is to get the token from the settings. Right here, you will go to your profile, into settings, generate an API token, but right now we'll do option A and it will be more than enough, especially for the first time. So we don't need to understand all this token stuff, generate it. Let's AI do it for us. Yeah, it gave us a link, except of the browser window. Sometimes it opens browser, sometimes not. Right now it gave us a code, like we see it here. It gave us a code. We need to copy it and then go to the link and paste this code and authorize our new account that we just created. And that's it. And after this, we see that Claude sees it automatically and continue to work and tell us that it's done. Our GitHub account is connected. It tells us our login. We can confirm it here. And this is how you connect your GitHub through MCP to your AI coding agent. And right now we need to create a test repository and check if everything's working, if we can create a repository through our AI and make a commits in it. And a little bit later after this, I will explain in easy words and easy terms what is a repository, what is commit really fast, so anyone, even non-technical people, non-coders will understand what is it and why we need it. Right now I ask it to create a repository named test GitHub video and make a test commit in it. Okay, now we can see that our repository is created and test commit is pushed. We see that repo is right, branch, commit, everything worked out. Let's see, let's check it out. We go into our repositories, To go into it, you need to click here in the top right corner and choose a repository. Right now we're in our repository section and we can see test GitHub video repository. We open it and yeah, we can see that it's automatically been created. Here we see that Claude did it, and we even can check our test commit initial repo setup. And it's working. And just like this, we can create repositories, commit and push changes, and work in our test folder and our test repo and project, and keep it going and make bigger, better products. Okay, first, GitHub is something like a cloud where you store all your vibe-coded shit, all your vibe-coded projects. Like you have this directory on the computer with folders, and for any of your project you also store them here on GitHub. And even if you will lose or something will happen to your computer or AI will break anything, you always will have access to it. So GitHub allow you to store all your project files and progress, like anything you vibe code, like is it a plugin for Figma or website or your platform or mobile app, wherever, you just store it in this cloud. How it work? You just commit and then push to your repository. It's like a storage, like here, and you commit, it's saving your files into this cloud. And basically you have all these files saved with versions like v1, v2 and so on, and you have history of all your iterations that you saved into your GitHub repo. So anytime you want, you can come back to any iteration. And on GitHub it's called branches. Like you have main branch where you have iteration of saving your progress. For example, you vibe code project and you have your MVP v1, you just coded a page, then you vibe coded login, for example, and it's v2, and it's all in main branch. Then you just kind of don't sure and want to work into parallel, for example, 2 sessions. In one session you build a catalog here, and then you can open a branch and it will be your parallel second session, and here you will work on a product page, for example. Like this on GitHub, you can even work with several parallel pages, and you can do all of it autonomously just with AI. Your AI will manage all of it. But you kind of need to understand this basic of how and why branches work. You don't need to fully understand how these branches work for now. For this video, you just need to register an account and try to connect it to your AI, create a test repository and make first commit and push. Just exactly what we did here. And in our next video, we will dive deeper and learn more about commits and pushes, how this stuff works. What is local Git, how this commit and push works, what is this parent commit, how to manage these authors' names, and so on. Just we will dive deeper in commits and push, how it works, the structure of it, and so on. So you will understand everything even better. If it was helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will appreciate it, especially if you learned something new, and if you're really serious about becoming a vibe coder and build some stuff with AI, use it in more efficient and professional way, you just must learn more about AI. And in next 2 episodes and next 2 videos, we will dive deeper in commits, push and branches, and how to better manage and work with it. And also follow my Instagram. I post videos in it every day. I share some useful AI skills, GitHub repos, projects, some libraries for improving your websites, for example, like this, and not only websites, your AI workflows, processes, and so on. So thank you once again for your time. Really appreciate your like and subscription, and see you in the next one.